Shalom, cosmic family. Never wish to have someone else's life. Never wish to be someone else, because God makes one of everything. Okay? And my story is I've always been rebellious, right? I've always been myself, really, just authentic in who I am and what I want to do for myself. But that has always conflicted the common belief, the common status quo, right? Especially when I was in high school, right? All of the children in my age group, they always they were focused on materialistic things. They were focused on love and relationships, and I'm focused on music, my career. I'm focusing on building myself, and so that led me to stepping away from school because I knew I needed time to figure myself out, right? So that happens quite often. You will find that you may be someone that just is different, is an anomaly, right? People will say, you're too creative, or you're too logical, or you move too fast, or you move too slow, right? We're always being judged and criticized for our unique qualities and abilities. But remember, things that seems like curses sometimes are always gifts, and things that seems like gifts can be curses. You understand? So it just depends on your perspective, how you look at things, time and place, and how you are harnessing this energy, right? So me, I'm a very creative person. I love to explore my creative expressions, right? But that's not necessarily a bad thing. Now, I have Aquarius in my 6th house, so I can be a little bit disorganized all over the place from one idea to the next. But that in turn, with balance, because I believe everything with balance, right? I'm learning a little bit of discipline. I can keep a routine in my days as it benefits me. I don't do anything just to say, hey, I'm the most structured guy. No, I do things that benefit me. So if I do yoga and meditation every day, I study my dreams whatever the case may be, and if it benefits me, I will do it. But I'm saying that to say that I can be a little bit disorganized, right? Because I have a lot of creative interests, but I know that I'm supposed to be exploring these creative interests, and I know they will continue to open doors for me. You understand? It's because of my open heart and my open mind, it leads me places, right? And it has always happened to be a good thing for me, because that's why I have ended up here in the situation where I am, and I'm very happy with my life circumstance. It led me to meeting my partner and to having my son, so I wouldn't have it any other way, you know. And I know I don't focus much on other people's opinions, but I try to focus more so in my heart on God, right? So that's number one, trust God. You know, if you feel like there's a certain approach that you must take to something, right? If you're someone, you love to research, you love to read books all day, you're a bookworm or whatever the case may be, that is for a particular reason. You know, you may be the next scientist or medical doctor to cure cancer, different kinds of cancers, and to create these amazing breakthroughs for the world, right? To solve problems, to climate change and things like that. That's all possible, but we can't do that being normal, keeping ourselves in a box, okay? So never wish to be someone else, because the very gifts that you may have, you might be overlooking them. You understand? And so all I can say on that note is take things a day at a time, because I know a lot of times you may feel confused, but firsthand from my experience, I know the confusion comes from because you have a lot of conflicting ideas and beliefs that come from other people that are telling you that your gifts and abilities are your downfall, you know. So Gary V has a quote that I like. He said, how did it go again? don't focus on your weaknesses. Focus on your strengths. You understand? You understand? Focus on your strengths. Like, we focus on our weaknesses a lot of times, but sometimes that can be, again, our downfall. And sometimes we're not perfect. Okay? So if there is something, area which you excel in, right? Say, for example, you suck at marketing, the business aspect, putting proper prices, running proper ads, or whatever the case may be, but you excel at talking to people. Focus on that. Focus on continuing to build your networking niche and group, because guess what? You may meet some people that can help you with that and bless you with that. So don't sit there and say, damn, I got to get this marketing aspect all down by myself. And while you have gifts that's waiting to be nourished, right? You know, your voice is waiting to be heard. There's people waiting to connect with you. So, you know, we spend a lot of time just beating up ourselves and not seeing the good virtues, qualities, and traits in ourselves that can really hold us back. You understand? So don't do that to yourself. You know, focus on your gifts. A lot of times we focus on what's wrong before we focus on solutions, or we focus on what is going right. So we kind of have to switch up that pattern a bit. And I'm going to end off this video with a quote from David Goggins. For him, he was never really good at anything growing up. You know, he's always like, he was that kid that tried to do weird things so he could appeal to others, because he felt like he was never good at anything. He struggled with reading. You know, he came from a broken home and whatever the case may be, and he just didn't feel like he had any good likable quality. So he would always try to make himself weird to fit in. And then he started to find himself when he joined, when he thought about joining the Navy SEAL Army group, right? So he started training and things like that. He started finding himself, and then now he's broken world records with push-up, pull-ups, running 200 miles in like 24 hours and things like that, doing crazy things. So, or what some people call crazy, but they admire him now. You understand? And he said that success is not a straight line or path, but it is a maze. You understand? Like, we think it's one linear path. People tell me I got to do it this way, I got to do it this way. No, step outside of the box, do things a little bit differently. You understand? Surprise people, but most importantly, follow your heart. You don't have to try to be out of the box. Just follow your heart and be your authentic self. People will notice that. They will see you, okay? There's a place in the world for you. So that's all I wanted to share with you guys for today. Thank you for listening. I wish you guys a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.